Alright guys, figured I'd do another video, show off a little bit of the skills that are in this game and how skilling and everything works. So, here's the skill tree. You can see all the skills are in here and you have to purchase them with skill points, right down here. You earn skill points by doing quests and earning skill point experience, which I'm not quite sure exactly how that works yet, but there's a skill trainer in most towns. If you go there to learn the skill, it does not cost any energy. Energy is up here in the top left. It's this middle column here. I have 37. Every 3 minutes it recovers by 1. And pretty much anytime you do any gathering, crafting, refining, learning skills remotely, anything like that, it costs you energy. You run out, you can't do any of that stuff. So it's kind of like labor points in Arcade. But you can see there's a bunch of different attacks here and progression. So you can see as you level up, it says higher than level 39. Required points takes 24 skill points to learn staff attack 9. You can see the damage stats as you move up. It looks like it goes up by about 25%, so on and so forth. Magic arrow, I don't know, power boost, and you can just see there's a very large array of skills here. There's a resurrection right here. Different modifiers for your spells. So this one, you can use your right mouse button after lightning, and it will do a residual lightning blast. It hits about 5 targets and gives you all the stats. So it also has a little animation there at the bottom, and it highlights what keys you have to press. So you can kind of see how the combat system works. It's highlighting the keys as you press them in the right timing, and it will let you chain skills together. So that's a pretty neat system. So you can see here there's a whole bunch of stuff. Earth response, protected aura, or protected area. So you've got some more of the support role here. You can do a spell that increases people's defense, healing. This is like a healing tower. All sorts of different stuff. So there's a lot to play with in the skill tree. I'll show you guys the mini map here. So this is the main map, world map. This is pretty cool. You can actually see the terrain if you zoom in. You can see the elevation. Towns are marked here. There's a town right there. This kind of shows you the houses that you can purchase with contribution points. Contribution points are up here in the top left. You can see I have 28. I have not spent any, mostly because the beta ends today, the first beta. So if you wanted to know how the crafting system works in this game, you go out and gather resources using your energy, and then you can purchase houses. And in the houses, there's like a workbench. Here you can build a ferry and a raft. You have to purchase this house to do it. To purchase this house, you have to check the purchasing conditions. It tells you what you have to buy to unlock it. So that's one house that has a shipyard in it. This one has a furniture workstation where you can make tables and chairs. Carpentry, you can make bows and scarecrows and all sorts of little tools and stuff. Refineries. So there's a lot of options there. But the map's pretty cool. So you can zoom out or escape here, get out of the town menu, and then it shows you the world map again. You can see where the sun is in the sky up here. You can see these icons here for boats, the methods of transportation. The red icon right there means there's bandits right there right now. So you can see like this cart here is moving something, and you can see that there's bandits here. So if that cart were to go down this line, it would have been attacked. These grayed out icons are called nodes. I don't really know much about those, so I can't really talk about those right now, but as you can see, it's a pretty big world map. It's huge. It goes all the way out there, it goes all the way down here, and up and around. And I know it's not done yet, so there's a lot there. These ones out here in the water, these are actually pirates. There's a pirate island out there somewhere. These guys will hunt you down, steal your stuff, blow your ship up. So it's pretty cool. I like the world map. It's pretty interactive. So it's a nice little feature. But let's see, like if I go down here to this town, there's a 3-story house here. You can make wagon parts and upgrades to all sorts of stuff. And I think this one has a cannon workshop. We haven't built a cannon yet, but they're incredibly expensive because a lot of these ingredients you can see on the crafting materials take quite a while to unlock and create, but it's something we want to do in the next the next beta. So that's a little bit about the world map. It's pretty detailed. You can zoom way in. Can't see people, but you can see the houses, so pretty neat. What are the menus? A whole bunch of stuff in here. There's a dye system. You can change your armor. Right now they don't have a lot in, so there's not much to show with that, like in terms of how to dye it. I don't have any of the dyes right now, so I can't really show you that. The guild system's interesting. So you can see people's activity levels. I don't really know how they gauge this. Oh, there it is right there. Last contract made. Basically, when you join a guild, you sign a contract with the guild and say you're employing their services, and the guild will pay you in return for how much you contribute. There's guild missions that you can sign up for. You know, they cost about 25,000 silver. Time limit, there's a time limit. This is where the guild play comes in. And you can see here that the reward for this one's 150,000, some experience. And it just wants you to protect the people of Calphion. So there's combat missions, general missions, trade and gathering. You don't really know what they're going to be until you accept it. And then you can see your mission status if you have any active. So that's pretty cool. Guild skills. The guild leader can unlock skills, and it basically buffs everyone in the guild. I know it costs some stuff. Don't really know how this all works yet. Some of this, where you see the squares, means it hasn't been translated yet. I don't know, what does this one do? A morale boost. There's all sorts of stuff in here. And then these down here haven't even been implemented yet, but that's cool. And the more guild points you earn by having activity, you know, obviously that gets a lot better. Guild projects, recruitment. There's a recruitment menu, guild history, and it's just talking about the when people join, so that's pretty neat. And then conquest status, which we can't do yet, so that's pretty cool. What are the menus we got? Workers, I can't really talk about. I don't know a lot about it. Jess would know more. The questing system's pretty good. Tells you quest progress out of everything in the game right now. I haven't done a whole lot. I have a whole bunch of quests going right now, and can highlight them. You can actually auto-run to the quest if you really want to. So I can set a location, and if I look at my map, it's going to highlight the path I have to take, and this one's quite far away. But if I click it again, if I click the little run symbol, here, right there, it will actually move me to that location using auto-pathing. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Task, I haven't done anything with that. Journal just tells you what you've done in a certain period of time, kind of like the guild history. Title, you are able to put titles on. There's a ton. I don't know how you unlock most of these, actually pretty much any of them. But there's a whole bunch of this combat, there's life type and fishing type. Life type I assume is gathering. So you can unlock titles, that's pretty neat. I don't know what you get for unlocking a ton of them. And then your basic information, you know, you can see like the constellation you chose, which again I don't know. Your tendency, which I think is kind of like your karma. You can some of your stats. I know silver does cost weight, so if you're carrying around a lot of cash, silver or whatever, it does weigh you down. So most people put that in their breath. They put that in their bank. So there's some training stuff here. The more you swim underwater or run or eat food, the higher your health levels go, so your stats get higher. Resistances, I think those are based off the gear. I'm not really absolutely certain. Or the enchantments you put on the gear. And then there's life down here, which would be like your gathering. And this is basically your way of making money in this game other than killing. Gathering, that's pretty straightforward. Processing, straightforward. Cook, alchemy, I haven't done any alchemy. Training is for horses. You can tame horses, elephants, and all sorts of other stuff that we don't know about yet. And you can ride them, so there's a training thing which you get from like riding mounts. Fishing is pretty straightforward. Hunting, I'm not sure what this all entails. I know that it says you get to equip a musket, so that's going to be pretty cool when we get to it. And then trade. The whole trading system is pretty foreign to me. There's probably someone else who knows a lot more, or some good videos you can find. So that's about all I have for this video. I'm just showing off a little bit of the game. So if you have any questions, seek out some of us who are playing the beta, and we might be able to answer them for you. Thank you very much.